can't freaking stop. I have to finish SUMERU today.
Excuse me.
You mean the village keep? When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them.
Okay.
Anything else?
Mushrooms and tree roots. They head back towards the rainforest.
The scholars that have gone missing.
Those eyes.
Don't change this.
Right. You were asking about the I mean, but honestly, I feel quite.
Do you also think
Grandpa?
Oh yeah, Grandpa.
Still feels pretty surreal. Well, whatever the case.
Gotcha. Think.
So anyways, up here. Still can't believe, if you don't believe, like, how much of this is being recorded the same day, like,
Sir?
I would have had different resources.
Oh, well, if it is. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the rope. And speaking of my wife,
Oh, thank you.
it was nothing.
Yep, he's old.
For him,
He
right?
makes
Did he
I hate my wife
walk?
jokes.
Oh, that's no good. I've known you since you were.
Wow, what? Okay.
Huh? Don't say anything. Let's head over there.
I mean, hey, you know the saying, it takes King Deshret to free Magi. Shouldn't see me.
Listen, see if you.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true root still. You say...
Haven't you noticed? The Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of... Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the...
Huh. No.
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the...
Huh? Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Dog, it's not that deep! It's not that deep!
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else.
Let's not get on his bad side.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King...
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day, and her... Hey, it's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall.
Is that...
Seems...
Got it. At first, please don't beat me up just for mentioning these.
The people here really like King Deshret.
Where is this...
I haven't run into him over the past few days.
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too...
No,
Yeah.
of course.
I have many ways to stop you from talking, so you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear it. Don't do anything until...
Yes, got it.
Okay, we've, threatened some mercenaries.
You're by him on half to death. Sino is pretty... He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that.
I heard.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
not being a mach. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. Very well.
Isaac! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Where is this? His grandpa.
Join the Aramites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Join the Aramites, embrace a wonderful new life.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs.
We have like a ton of stuff to investigate over here. Like, we have this one weird area with the weird big gate, the pyramid, the tree, the tornado. And then we're up to Fontaine. Why does he live all the way in here? Yep, his grandpa's a mad scholar, all right.
This is where Grandpa used. There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense.
A certain traveler here once passed out.
So,
Huh? You know him?
yes.
Wait, surely
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's? In the forest. From a sky.
Uh-oh. We're splitting up. It's like, let's split up, gang. Probably someone in here. Sino find something?
What are you looking for, son?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the...
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Yeah, Paimon.
What's wrong with liking...
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of
I've had to lure her back with Mondstadt hash browns.
supposedly helps them even deep within the clutches of madness.
No, so someone's taking advantage of... Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of...
It's highly like...
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done... Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru village and inform Candace and the...
So, we're off to go find some disappeared scholars, huh? Let's do this. Just teleport back.
Right. The darker...
We're back, Candace.
What are y'all talking about?
Lot to tell.
Ah, welcome back.
Yo, Candace,
Sounds
Dea.
like
Oh, Diaz,
You bet.
Reasonably.
we haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the... Did you find out anything?
Yeah, someone must have lured Gramps away.
So someone used a kind of incense to leave the
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there are... Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Interesting.
So what should we...
If it was any other day, that would be your next logic. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern?
If Paimon remembers correctly...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed
Ye-
butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is... Throwing all of SUMERU into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's...
I
my
mean,
guess
yeah,
for
if they've
taking
lived this
some
bad for this long, I would have took any chance of salvation I could have gotten.
Amazing! You know what...
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intel.
Let's head out.
Now hold on. Aru village is not a big place. Outsiders stand... The desert is unforgiving. So compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual I need to go around and ask. Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Who's this nerd? Oh, we're so about to be ambushed. Yeah, we are so about to be ambushed. It's not even funny anymore. We're heading back.
Here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time.
I know what you mean. I had the same question Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sand? It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall of Samiel isn't... SUMERU is run by wise and mighty sick. We're cheap labor. Even if a child from the...
Oh,
desert
so it's
can't
racism.
obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserved. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
And the academia would be there to rebuild it.
Hey, Dia.
No. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Will that guy have sent an ambush? Yeah, I have a feeling that guy from earlier, he's calling the academia right now. We're getting ambushed in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Just our luck.
1.
You mean, you don't...
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You...
Zap.
Finally, someone I know.
And who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hello.
Hello.
We've had... Anyway, as far as my friends here...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger
Of course I have.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation.
Ah, how thoughtful of you.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret.
Yeah.
Yes, how can...
So we just gotta leave the city. Oops. Anyways. Back up over here. Yeah, I haven't had to do much fighting recently, I've noticed.
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Uh-oh.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
We're being ambushed.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Called it. Called it. Easy.
What's this all about, Zaki?
I called it from the start. We're
Come
being
on.
ambushed.
You really think we didn't hear about... Not only do I know that you're looking for...
So, you've been...
Uh-oh.
And you left the strongest...
So you and Delavar have been...
Dia, I guess it's... But you got one thing right. We're all looking...
If that's the case, then I'm...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said
Delavar?
in the village, your little monologue about the wall of Samiel would have convinced...
Delavar. And Enger. You're here too, huh?
Y'all could go fall for... Go kill yourself for Ungrish.
Miss Mercenary. You should have known
I'm
that
Deshret.
traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller...
Yeah. Gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and...
See? There you have it.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora. In my...
Enough talking! Get him!
And there's the combat I've been waiting for.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson.
Oh, Dea trial. Shh. Who is she? She's probably a pyro. Okay, wait. First off, you gotta heal up, everyone. We are low on health across the board. Heal you. Heal you. Heal you.
Up to it, Manzai.
No refunds.
Over here.
Huh? Yep. Okay. Probably need a sign on this door that says, I am recording. First investment of my YouTube career, get an I am recording sign for when I'm recording.
Cue the spotlight.
So if it turns out I can't use this footage, here we are.
Impossible.
So, what do you think about the meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an and of course you would believe everything he even though you heard we went to handle monsters together. That so-called flame main is just that's what you thought. And you were stupid enough to fall for it.
Trolled!
I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all...
Cool.
Okay, that should be all of
Well, I'm not getting on her bad side.
So you've been planning this since we were in Aruville?
No task can be done without preparation.
Oh, but
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fry.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think.
What about...
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right?
Wait, so he...
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild...
Wow.
Ah, you're too kind.
So... about how mercenaries only...
Does that bother you? What
I
makes
mean,
you so
it ain't you.
Dia, do you dislike...
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Hell yeah.
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so... I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals but I see through it all.
Dia...
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here.
Tag time up, bring them out. Okay, we're back. I skipped the
I'll let
loading.
you take it from here. All right. Candace will be okay on... She's been guarding Aru village for quite... While I'm questioning them. I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Tomorrow morning, okay.
As for these idiots...
They won't live. Anyways, give me a second. Anyways, all I have to do is wait. Someone spawned into existence. And they're gone. And Belcom's back. Here we are.
Hey, Dia!
Have you been waiting here all night?
Right on time.
Paimon's been wondering.
We've known each other for some time now. She's...
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean.
Yep,
Oh.
I guess you can put it that way. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live for one day.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great.
Really?
Oh, Sino's here.
Hey, Sino.
I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some
Oh,
Right.
Come on in, everyone. Come on, let's go inside.
Are we gonna threaten to kill him? Are we actually gonna kill him? Who knows? I love trolling.
Candace, where? Whoa, you
Oh, she is.
Do I? Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Perhaps I need to work on my... Still, It's perfect.
Yes, please.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here
To
move
my
the
village.
and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do?
Mercy!
You've made your bet. We may all be desert dwellers. But there's one thing that the people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. A war would only cause us to
We understand. I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the town. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the...
They're called village keepers. Slip up.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling you... He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Yes.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name. That guy. He wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover.
I believe I may know what's going.
Uncle Anpu.
What you mean?
Smooth.
Okay.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the... Some time ago, people from the... It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same...
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading... They were the ones who brought them here to be...
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. Regardless.
You're right. Time to go.
Yes.
You got it. Candace, all right.
Let's meet back here
AR-38.
Let's get some food.
So, I'll hate time.
Well, as you...
You were gone for ages. Hey, what's with this?
You never think things...
Paimon's so mad. Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname.
Go ahead. Don't care.
There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing... Anyway, you...
Yep. Enough with the silent treatment.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're all...
While you were investigating...
Really?
To be honest, we aren't really a team. Not to mention that going separate ways...
Huh? Right?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what... In other words, do you truly believe every single word the village...
Huh?
Hiding the truth does not... Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily... By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who... The reason being... To someone...
Who?
Those eyes. Those...
Don't change the...
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's...
Right.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village.
I think it's been a few days,
Remember? She...
but honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. By getting involved with an outsider, she risked...
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me.
We're on it.
Fair.
Miss Shawnee, as we
Mr. I'll hate them.
go ahead and talk to her. Go on. Earn her.
Is it really that simple?
Oh, great. Never trust minigame.
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Trap. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why is that? That's very similar to what Miss Kent before. Traveler, do you believe our Lord is...
Yeah, we came here from another, but even so, we have friends in Sumeru,
Mhm.
and we want to help them. That's why we...
I wanted... My apologies for posing my questions like...
Oh, Hatham told us you have...
The fact is that I'm... Only one side of my family is desert folk. Some
Oof.
live in the Dendro Archon, while others...
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise...
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded, but slowly, I just stopped talking to people. And then it happened. The village...
You can tell them.
All right. I actually have a sharper sense... Perhaps. I'm not sure. It used to be louder and more frequent.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty, but because we're in the middle of a desert,
There's really nothing...
I think they used to use it for...
Yeah!
Oh yeah, that weird freaky paralysis disease that's been mentioned. To Elizar Hospital. Still have 3 things here left to worry about. We're probably gonna get to the pyramid in this act. We also have the tornado and that weird freaky tree. What do you want, Claire? Oh no. It's been invaded.
Is this the place? Oh, it's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere. Monsters, watch out!
They all have disease or something? The capitalism is coming.
Over here! You can't run!
And kill. Don't you freaking try anything, bro. And of course there's reinforcements. Why wouldn't there be?
You can't run!
The feeling's mutual. Up to it, bud.
Kill. Kill you now. And there's no more shield. That's nice. Finally killed this thing.
You can't run!
Terminate.
Punishment! Judgment! Shifana! You
Get out of here, stupid hilly churl. And you're dead. Let's go.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a...
So, let's see. What's in our hospital?
Hey,
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
and just like that, what are you eating? Let Paimon...
Shut up, Paimon. He doesn't not care.
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, Paimon, it wouldn't kill you to know Learn Edition.
Paimon's your Tibet, but anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read...
Oh.
Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
there it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
There's...
Something is off about the interior here.
As I thought.
As I thought.
Whoa. It's like they tucked another hot boy. Look. Other mech... Yep. Yep.
Dendro orb spotted.
Scatter!
Maybe it's up? How do you not notice a whole cabbage? Nerd spotted.
Propagate!
You really thought you could ambush me? Where is your king now, huh? I'm the king now, yes. This is my realm. Oh, you thought I let you get away that easily, huh?
Following orders.
Be amazed.
Up to it, Manzai!
Two of you. Oh look, it's a nerd. You know what we do with nerds.
Over here.
Spring forth! Still...
Get out of here.
You can't run.
What do you mean there's more of you? Nerd. Hey, good. This Dendro monument's free. Means we could safely go up here. Oh, never mind. We're not safe at all. Stupid bird. You make me look bad. Let's head back into the hospital. Tuesday. This is old.
Look, there's someone over there. Good idea. Slowly without alarming you.
I mean, we should approach him at a medium pace, because if we do approach him slowly, he'll think we're like ghosts. I don't know.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak,
Hmm.
a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles?
No. Razak
Ignore
was
that.
never involved in any of those things. Leaving that question aside for the moment, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was...
Loaded.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. As if
The
they were
people
afraid of
cart.
being attacked. The symptoms are identical.
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, God.
Oh!
Correct. The academia, it isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars.
What they even want
they
the
were-
scholars?
As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends. This scheme has won for life for the desert dwellers has been brutal. Many would give everything they have for the prospect, even if complications arise. People will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, but there's still one very important question.
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were
Exiles.
And finally,
Missing
an
people.
exile is still patently a living breed. If you can't find someone, you have no...
Resource?
One possibility is that
Extracted?
with the technology of the SUMERU, perhaps the process caused them great suffering.
So, the human brain...
I'm the academia scribe. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his... Or perhaps, his curiosity got the...
Hmm.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
Stat.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit.
Oh, they're
Extracting
trying to get
knowledge is
to
their
convert
purpose.
him over.
However, the academia is going out of their... I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the content.
You mean You're not even slightly.
All scholars seek to expand the horizon, extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects. If this is the direction of academic...
Sounds like you're really.
Of course. The academia's, whether it be
Thought they were
academics or
cool.
knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, this matter needs to be correct.
Wait, didn't you?
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru. And
Probably not.
Yeah.
you can say that. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in.
Hyman's been wanting to say this for a while.
Though I must say, unique
Yeah.
is also an app.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it.
I'm just a more likable person that
What about him?
he won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step after.
I mean, besides, the kid needs his grandpa. Hmm.
We're back.
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless,
So anyways, yeah.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine CANT knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Since divine CANT
What are they taking him
knowledge
back
is
for?
yet.
Yeah. What?
Traitor among us, Fury.
We may have a mole in our. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
Huh? Are
looks like none of you have realized we're in Sino. You.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next word.
It is simply a lot.
So what you're saying? Interesting.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we
He's
were returning from the hospital.
Certified lover boy, certified
Sino is
pedophile.
unlike
What?
any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you... As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. But simply put, if you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need...
The academia?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special
They want him
protocol
gone,
for
I'm
dealing
assuming.
with you. Every so often comes a Yagarbaha Day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once.
You're saying that the academia entered, but what's the point in doing that?
The Akasha is capable... The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements.
It predicted...
The academia has been watching you longer than you think.
So that's how it is. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily Sino, don't take it to heart.
They escaped.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have.
None of us knew.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I...
Whoa, you bounced back.
There is always an opportunity.
Oh, so that's it. If the academia is true. Yep, that's.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys. Please wait. I want to go. I want to find.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Well, I guess we've adopted a child.
I'm good with you. I'm just like we're missing someone though.
It's crazy. I've adopted a child. I am going to finish Sumeru today. Mark my words. I have a few hours left. I can probably do it. Especially considering that we probably have 2 acts to go until we're done with Sumeru, counting this one. Hello, Sino.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
To the desert.
Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
Here we are.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Shut up, Paimon.
Okay.
We got him.
These are likely fragments of an academia developed. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. Let's split up and search the area.
Let's search.
Is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a device you...
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be
Razak didn't
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone
So
But running on sand is so tiring.
I hate it too, Paimon. Shut up.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Isaac asking the real questions.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. If anything, shouldn't her stamina be draining at like the same rate everywhere? Because it requires like
over there.
Mental stuff to fly, like willing yourself to fly.
You have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Isaac, you fool!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Well,
This
You've betrayed Aru village?
so, dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew.
I'm not the type that's easily...
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
Finally! Someone told her to shut up. Thank you, Dea.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than...
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. What?
It's not too late yet. The village keep...
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia, even if they end up disbanding the Eremites...
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our custody, we'll...
Ridiculous. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against...
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Filthy traitors.
It's impossible. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargain. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand...
Wait, you can't be serious.
So...
Oh, hey, time.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for... However, I'd get the chance... I'm not trying to persuade you.
You were the scribe.
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret. And the same...
Are we gonna have to murder someone?
You scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can...
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their Come on, Raman. Don't be a coward. If you're serious...
An arm? What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong, but this is different.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go there.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
What the hell?
Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm. You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friend.
So, what now?
Phew.
You have to have a boss fight sometime.
That was
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
She does seem crazy enough to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can if it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your...
Whatever it takes? You just might be...
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a...
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
Yeah, he liked that.
Let's get moving.
Following morning. $6:31 tomorrow. Claim our advancements. Still don't have enough for for at least one more poll. And if we can get all the acts done and interlude Act 2, we should have enough for like 5. Not counting the one, at least 1.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here.
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite
The agreed spot. Why is it all the way back over here? Are they gonna sacrifice all hate time to King Deshret? This is one hell of a temple. I'd be proud as hell to get buried here. 10 out of 10 would get buried here again. Okay, yeah, that would go so hard. That goes so hard as a computer wallpaper. Never wanted them. An enemy! Damn, this pyramid is mad impressive, like... It's insanely lonely over here. Certainly a way to intimidate people. This is one cool as hell pyramid. Dendro orb spotted. It's mine. Should at least safely get travel to the meetup. Oh, what is this thing? There has to be a break in the wall somewhere. Let me in, please. No. So here we are, the hostage exchange.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people.
Bring him over.
One guy. Really?
Why is there only...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his...
It's a one-for-one let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind...
What if we kill you?
You stay right there.
Good idea. Uh-oh. We can't even fight her battle for her. Ooh, they fighting?
What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward. Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second. It's a earthquake!
Oh god. Naida? I guess we're all in this together now.
This day's going
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro are gone.
Grandpa?
Hey, look around.
Did there used...
It seems that when the sand dune... The symbols on the gate belonged to King Deshret's. It could have been an underground palace.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King.
What's he doing?
They must have fallen down. Most of them seem in...
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict.
As it happens.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious myself.
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, lesser look. 2 major deities are vying to show...
Paimon thought you weren't...
Indeed. New discoveries are always worth...
Raman, what are you gonna do?
I'll just let them lay here. King...
Yeah, sure, let's go inside. Why the hell not? I'm actually extremely curious about this. Let's play football. World Cup! World Cup! No. Yes.
No.
We show speed here. So, what do we got?
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah, and there's so many...
Adeptus power?
It's so pretty.
Sir Rama.
What? Huh? Are you mocking me?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be angry about.
It does seem kind of strange.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. Look up at the Hall as immortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Okay, this one has to go the other way then.
Over here.
Maybe there's someone over here? Let's see. Oh! You got something. Wait, can we go up here? We're going down. And timber, I guess. So we're going down. Can I have some runes without enemies in them for once? Give me a break.
Up to it, Monzai.
Can't wait for the inevitable level 70 requirement for Fontaine. Why are vegetables here? Okay, I think for my Fontaine loadout, I'm gonna get Zhongling into replace gaming, and maybe once I get a better cryo, replace Rosaria. Someone better. If I'm guessing correctly, I'm gonna assume the Fatui Harbinger's here. Guys, we got company. Let's go. Haven't seen a normal slime in a good while. At least we finally have enemy variants. Quite nice. Have this area to the left. What a troll. How stupid. Why did that wall fade out differently? And why is this blue? Is this the power of the old King Deshret? We're still missing a few things. One, we still have yet to resolve the general conflict with the academia. Also, also, they haven't took chance to steal Venosis yet. Or maybe they aren't resorting to it because Signora's dead. What do they want? Do Venoses have anything to do with making Scaramucci a god? Assuming it's so, but like what else is supposed to be? But like, there's got to be a different reason. There's someone back here? Okay.
Over here.
Well, here we go. Up we go. There's one thing Kid Deshret did. He did make some cool elevators. I mean, yeah, as much as I want to see the new Dendro Archon, Nahida, and Duke, and the King Nephris, Duke. These mushroom guys can go frick themselves. They remind me of Toad, like friggin' hello! They have this wall trick figured out. Meanwhile, good for you, I suppose. Okay, I actually have to heal up. My god, this is actually getting a bit insane. I'm healing up. You get healed, and you get healed. Everyone gets healed up. After 6 days, the parlor tricks. Hmm. How do I get out of this barrier? What now? Is it gonna go back up? Hello? Something? Trigger it down here. Okay. And up we go. What now? We got company. This is quite the creepy temple, let me say, like... Because knowing this game so far, I am wholeheartedly expecting that Ancient King to actually go and awaken. If it does, we would have quite the dilemma. I'm really starting to think I should have bought Barbara for this whole first journey. But done something. Maybe if I just had better Electro. And Lisa and Electro Traveler. Traveler's dead. Rip. Ah! Oh, it's another one of those puzzles, okay. We'll take our revivals and leave, thank you. Okay, and now for the right. Up. You missed something again? we're going down further. Oh god.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here.
This is starting to very much remind me of Portal 2 in a very... Uh-oh. This is reminding me of Portal 2 in a way that is very unsettling. Oh god! Next thing you know, it's gonna be like,
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be like, I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Because I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Oh no.
What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Tomb.
These are...
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our faith. His wisdom is a miracle among...
You can read?
Of course.
He's not
There's still something off the scent of life.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Oh no.
There seems to be a hidden message among the... Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization.
Isn't Shari...
Yes. How... You'll understand after watching it.
Let's see. A video recording? What are we watching?
Civilization is born of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist.
Is this what's been hurting the tree?
This world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any
Oh my
fear of
God.
death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me in my eternal sleep.
So,
Children of
they have to learn.
cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
I feel like we've discovered the forbidden knowledge.
Memory.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But
Was that the...
You might be distrustful of the Akasha. You've just witnessed his...
the surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aruville. King Deshret's death. The all but total... We saw her as nothing more than a traitor.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
Does this mean who's the new king?
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept this?
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting.
My Eremites and I.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, I mean, I would understand if he's gone a bit kooky. Like,
Hey.
just my entire life's work. Just.
I'll live. I should probably go.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going. But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna be.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time?
Tomorrow. And I'll return every last one of you.
You seem to finally understand.
Yes. The god.
That must have been rough. But he...
Rahman's no fool. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that
The outcome...
We should get going too. Let's head back.
We're storming the academia! Rah! Rah! Wait.
Stop.
Wait. Is Sino the new King Deshret? Or something? What? Yes, all I have to say, Sumeru lore still goes insane. Okay, so now we've figured out the mystery of the pyramid. We still have two things to figure out. One, what the hell is that tornado thing? And two, why are we having a rematch of the Alien War in GTA from old GTA? So anyways, this is still far from over, I'm presuming. Like, we still have at least one more act of SUMERU where we stormed Academia. You think a cat... Yeah, I've said this before, I'll say it again. You think a cat girl character would be better at climbing. But no, apparently not. You suck at being a cat, Lynette. Hello, goodbye. Have a nice nap. Oh god, they've spotted me. We have fixed religion. Actually never been to this area of the map. Likely because I've never bothered. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Here. Probably stand up here. It'd be like us, like me, or like Selena, just going to desert, finding the one true God, like, hey guys, I've solved Islam. Ah. And please just climb up this wall. Okay, looks like we aren't. Hello. Goodbye. And they serve no use to me anymore. These filthy treasure hoarders. Let's see.
Rahman?
Everything's been arranged.
I guess all I can say.
Don't mention. But we shall.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them.
The perpetrators.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell.
No one can help you. You're deep in self-proclaimed enemy territory.
General Mahamatra? No.
Whoa. The moment they...
You should have known.
Wait, we were just following order. No, not sign it.
I could do.
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, your superiors
They,
don't play dumb. They extract divine CANT.
I don't...
Well, you better start...
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Yes. The sages. They're trying to make a new god.
Sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of the withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say...
Who's gonna tell them that she is?
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. The Doctor was previously expelled from the academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he asked them,
This is what the arrogant ignorance of...
First, the academia spent a long time. After that, they harvested dreams via the set with the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency. Next, they decided that their new god needed to...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted...
Call it an educated guess? The academia... Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then...
You must have noticed by now. The academia doesn't... It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect. This is but a form of phototaxis.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kus... Is she not a true god present in this world?
From the beginning, when the academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha slowly but surely.
So...
All right.
I'm starting to feel more and more bad for Nadia by the second.
Then let's change up our scenery. Rahman, give me a few men to help us.
Sure.
So, we've joined the desert. We're still missing something. I was honestly expecting us to fight something and, weird.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes.
Yeah. Hey, say something.
This is
Come on,
deep.
Is there nothing left to talk about?
Or I could.
Oh, time.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work.
So, let's recap everything. Dana just not care. She probably doesn't care. Okay, all hay times here. So, we all know.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it's still.
What a whirlwind of a story.
It seems like there'll be more issues.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move.
It's time to make.
Indeed. These have.
So.
Crush the sages?
Well, let's bring.
And rescue Nadia.
What other reason?
The next time we gather here?
Yep.
And that's it. Chapter 3, Act 4 is done. Chapter 3, Act 5 will be next episode, which I will record like right after this. So, like, comment, subscribe, and see ya next time.